carry on conversations.
Sustained
But I can understand.
UG saying I can't do sustained conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he was
yeah.
able to.
Then you
That much.
pick up this term from Jayakrishnamurthy. I can't.
Actually, he was getting late for the flight.
JK.
No. He had so much time. I told you, that day there was a flight was delayed and there was nobody to disturb us. For more than 20 minutes we were talking
Whoa.
in the airport. There was nobody to disturb us.
Anybody who knows the case circle knows that you cannot have a one-on-one with J. Krishnamurthy because it's all determined by the coterie, the ones who are around him.
He used to stay
Cannot get access
in
to
the
యూజీ
Codex.
హాయిగా తెలుగు మాట్లాడతాను
4 days.
Yes.
He used to stay, I know some family.
They were
One thing I heard was a fly which was dead, he gave life to it.
Krishnaji.
I heard from that lady who was witness. She's still on my friend list.
Wow.
That is what Kode narrated, that incident. He was a guest of Kode.
No, this lady was there actually when that
Ah,
happened.
right.
Her name is Mrs. Gautam.
Oh.
And she is the mother-in-law of Raj Changappa of India today. So
Oh,
we were all
what is the story?
given to life. So what? It means nothing.
Wow.
He said, I believe.
But he failed to treat UG son.
Huh?
He failed.
As per the notes.
They don't do because what we wanted to do. UG, I had severe backache.
Usually put him on a story.
Because of my circle, I also came into that now. The way I was always thinking I must do something to this man. So, I was mischievous also little bit. But I was walking on force, I remember. I went to receive him and Mahesh was there with him, I think. Sir, please cure this Frankie boy. He can't walk, can't walk. Then Mahesh was saying, see, he's touching you, he will be all right. I am also waiting some transmission to happen. Then I had taken a hired car because it was late in the night. We sat in the car. Somewhere midway, the police post we approached. One big lorry, it came and rammed into our car. You see, and I got injured, and this was car duty. Then I started walking. I mean, I didn't realize I could walk.
Oh.
Then suddenly I realized, have you done something? This is not the way to cure a backache. I was accident.
You are able to walk.
No, I was able to walk.
Wow.
Then he said all miracles are accidents. Very profoundly, but it can come back anytime. He told me.
He will never give you any assurances.
So the last time I met him, he said I had given up tablets for depression. I used to take
Yeah.
because of my interest. Then he said it has come till here, and very soon it will come here. Then it will come here. He will be admitted to Nihal. What will come there? Don't bother, sir. Then he told me. I simply told him. So we don't know whether it's joking or
Yeah.
better to give up stock. And if you really want to do it, do it. Don't talk about it. We have had a very nice moments in Delhi. Those 3 or 4 years he came. Of
First
course,
he came in 86.
3
When
times.
87, 88, 89.
But after some time, I used to really wish when he's going actually. It becomes too heavy. And whenever I thought not like that. He said, French boy, I think I will extend it by one.
You had it. Exactly opposite.
And that extension is not a simple exercise. I have to go to the airport, cancel the ticket. Oh, this is. And then he will check whether you have given me the proper change. Because his way of giving money to me is just he gives so much. You spend and bring it back. But I have noticed one thing, I don't know whether it was my off mind, but many times I noticed. Then I was frightened also, who is it? Then it came to me that word theosophy. Maybe he is conversing with
Masters.
theosophy. Something he was conversing, that much. But nobody will believe you if you say all these things because this is your.
Louis, he wrote about that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
He talked about it.
I heard, like this, something like that is, told that.
Once Louis was there and opposite to him, and he was making some signs of people as though, hey, get lost, get out, and like that. Then Louis said, whom are you? Those fellows, this black. Who are they? Then he said, you don't worry. You forget about that. But I don't see anybody. Just because you don't see means does not mean they are not there.
Whoa.
No, has he told you that during day you all guys come and trouble me, during night they
They
come
come
and
and-
trouble me?
There was. And Julie told me that when she was all that was there.
In last days, there in Russia, he was telling the Divine Mother was sitting there in that corner.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was not allowing anybody to sit in that
Yeah,
corner.
She was
Saying,
about
no,
to
she's
go.
there.
Actually, I
Look at
sat
that place.
there. I sat there.
Oh, she-
Sugunagar
Yuji.
lane దగ్గర నుంచి అక్కడ కూర్చోదు.
Suguna wanted to go and sit that corner and she said, no, వాళ్ళు కూర్చోవద్దండి
కూర్చోదు.
ఎందుకు అని తెలియదు then
పోయి పక్కకు కూర్చున్నాను.
he said I am breathing there.
That astrologer Balaji predicted this. Divine Mother will give him darshan during his last breath before he dies. He made that prediction. His writing lo undi da. Balaji.
Prakash
Huh?
Balaji
There is a fellow called Balaji who was working in software.
Narendra's manager.
He visited UG.
Narendra was working at
Correct,
Lucent,
correct.
his manager.
So he gave the
Accenture.
prediction before his death, Divine Mother will give him darshan, he said.
Accenture చేసేవాడు.
Not Accenture, Lucent. Lucent Technology. So he got folded up, the company folded up now. There he brought his manager and this conversation happened.
But when he left our house, that story that I threw him out, it is more like a catalytic agent. He used to say, see, I have not done anything to you. It is reported that these things happen, And while talking, he used to talk very loosely. It's like some floodgates are open within as well. And you get all kinds of sensations. And it is very disturbing to you, actually, those sensations. But I discovered in his presence, you take a certain posture. Like I didn't know much of yoga. I used to sit in Vajrasana.
Oh.
When Vajrasana you sit, he is calm. Then according to him, I used to adjust sitting. Then I went to touch his feet, saying, please don't do this. I will leave you alone. Don't touch my feet. Touch that bastard's feet. Brahmachari. If you want, you touch it, but don't touch mine. This chair itself was something like you guys were sitting. He used to put his legs up and sit. Because I was very troublesome. I will pull the legs. He says, what is this happening to me? I was not able to contain, whatever happened. So now I have forgotten actually some winters. And it was peak winter, but I knew exactly what I was saying when this Shekhawat came, no, once
Shekhawat.
with his first, second, or third wife. Then something I told him, Shekhawat, don't interfere with me. You don't understand what this is, you know. Then
Shekhawat and Sushil.
Sushil came once,
Hmm.
but this carried on for some 7 days, I don't know, you know. He was there, no, before that interview,
Hmm.
because he had an interview.
Yeah.
Then he tapped the wooden almirah and said, this Shekhawat is like this, so don't argue with him, you know. He told me,
Hmm.
like there's no point in telling this or using this, just keep quiet. Because you see how I was young also that time. Suddenly I see myself on the ceiling and it is frightening also, no? It may be some kind of hallucination, but it was true for me. And before this happened, like he came and put 2 legs on you. He was wearing, oh, this is exactly he was wearing this dress, this, you know, that
Yeah.
beige
Yeah.
color.
Yes, beige color.
So I remember that lucid dream. I was sitting like this, he was on a rocking chair. He called me and kissed me on my lips, actually. And when he kissed me, you know that wrong. Then that morning I got up, he came to our bedroom, I was still sleeping because he had to pass through. I said, Yuki, I saw 2 black dogs. Were you there in the dream in the form of a black dog? He said, I am worse than that. So that gave me a little jitters, you know. But bureaucrat, na, they know how to hide. I don't know, it happened like that. Then he used to take that Oxford dictionary and read about me there. You know, these are all things, it sounds like mad, but exactly this dictionary is very good. He has to have just patience. Patience, he used to say. And I had such severe backache that time. You know, the relapse had happened when he came next time. It was like knots. But he used to ring me up from Amsterdam and some other place, Frank, one thing you should do is not go to the doctor. I don't know why he said. My boss, information advisor to PM, he even arranged with a top orthopedist to treat me and they wanted to operate me. But that time, thank God, I had one, condition. I would always ring up Yuki and ask, this has happened